Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at an article from onegreenplanet.org written by Eliza Erskine. Now this came out on, from what it looks like, the 16th of June. I just came across this and it really it more than really, it beyond the point of normal piss off. It boiled my blood to the point of where I got bullshit. Like full on bullshit with this. Like it sounded like I had Tourette's when I was, thinking about this situation. Because the left want people, to believe that all cultures are equal and some are better than others. As long as they're non-Western cultures, they can be better. Well, I'm sorry. All cultures are not equal and non-Western ones, are not better type of thing. All right, I'm sorry, but if your culture does what's been done here, you're way lower on the scale of which culture is better. Now, I'm trying not to sound like I have Tourette's right now because I'm an animal person. I love all animals. I'm not like some tree hugger soy eater. I mean, because people eating tasty animal is my idea of PETA. But when it comes to domesticated animals like pets, I love all animals type of thing. And I've had more than a few cats in my life. I, either pick them up off the side of the road or go down to an SPCA or a shelter and take them in. All right. All my cats, it's not like I go to a breeder. Mine are ones that have lived a hard life or were put out into the world early and started out a hard life. And to see this, I'm sorry. Chinese culture, when you will do this, you're fucking scumbags. If you are accepting of this, or you personally do this, or you turn a blind eye to this. Look at the title here. New footage shows cats crammed in cages ready to be served as food in China. All cultures are not equal. I'm sorry, they're not. And we're going to see a video of this, and I'm going to warn you right now, and I'll warn you when we get to it. It's fair. Oh, that's what really, really sent me over the edge. The video is pretty graphic. This is not acceptable. This had me wanting, the urge to say, go to China and go all Charlie Bronson death wish on the people who put these cats in these cages that were involved with this. This is, yeah. Anyway, hundreds of cats are squished into cages in new harrowing footage from China. The cats are caged in preparation to be served as food. Animal rights activist Miss Lee got a tip about the cats in the backyard of a hotel in Linfen in China's Shaanxi province. Yeah. Cages in a hotel's on a hotel's property, the backyard of a hotel. Hundreds of them. Prepped to be made, slaughtered for dinner. I'm sorry, not acceptable. All right. They went, oh, well, you talk about the wet markets, and saying how that's wrong and how they're eating strange animal and judging culturally. How dare you? Well, are people on the left? Your stereotypical lefty feminist has like 4, 5, 6 cats. How's she going to feel about this? You going to say that culture's equal now? It's not some, mean, scary-looking little bat. It's a cute, fluffy little kitty. The cats look to be in cages made to store chickens. Miss Lee said in video footage on Weibo, look at these poor cats. So many of them. Looks like up to 1,000 of them here. They are waiting to be served as food on the table. Help them. I'm sorry, you better more than help them. How about you take the people who are doing that and find a way to criminally charge them? Chinese prisons aren't nice. This really fucking pisses me off. This makes my blood boil. I'm sorry, this just really does. The rescue group took the cats out of the cages and alerted local police to the matter. A spokesperson for the animal rescue group told Mail Online, "We have moved pretty much all of them into pet cages. We are giving them water and food. Vets are checking if there are any injured or ill cats. The cats are either illegally trafficked or stolen. Authorities expect." Well, of course, yeah, they just steal people's cats. This has been a thing with the dogs. They go into people's yards and they steal their fucking dogs. You don't think they're going to steal their cats? Someone's missing their family pet, and it's crammed in a cage, waiting to be dinner. All right. We're going to take a look at this. This is really graphic. I just want you to see what more than boiled my blood, pissed me off beyond belief. Oh. I didn't do the sound. I did it on the wrong one. Shit. But look at that. That is abhorrent. That is blood boil. Excuse the motorcycle. It's really hot here and I have the window open. But yeah, that's what they did to these cats. They're crammed in, stuffed in, piled high, piled on top of each other. And they're going to serve them for dinner. Oh, this, when I saw this, yeah, I couldn't stop myself from covering this. I was like, this needs to be shown, because this idea of, cultures are equal. Some cultures are better as long as there are other cultures over Western culture. All right? It's bullshit. All right? This shit going on in China, and no one's, really doing a fucking thing in the government. You get these wet markets where they're killing and eating exotic animals with strange fucking diseases. Now, do I really think that's how the current pandemic spread? No, I think it was more like the whole China was messing with the virus type shit than anything, on the note of bioengineering and that. But, come on now. Their culture is lower on the friggin' scale here. I'm sorry. Volunteers are working to rehome each cat after vaccinating and disinfecting each animal. Animal activists are still pressuring the Chinese government to ban eating cats and dogs in China. Well, it should be a fucking given. Don't eat the family pet. Seriously, there should be something that is just through, your own look on the world, the culture that you live in or whatever. Don't eat the family pet. That's like one of those things of don't shit where you eat. Two cities have passed bans so far. The Chinese Ministry of Agriculture also said in March that dogs would not be considered livestock, a win for animal rights. So they were considered animal livestock? They were considered livestock animals? Puppers was considered livestock? Like, meow, out in the field pasturing livestock? Excuse me? That's some fucked up shit. And, yeah. Okay, that's basically the end of the article there. I just wanted to cover this because this is some seriously fucked up shit. We're being told, oh, China ain't that bad. We've got fucking CNN, the Chinese news network, and others on the left. Oh, China ain't that bad. Trump is just, he's just racist. And if you call out something like this, they're going to say you're racist. But I'm sorry, if you eat puppers and, little kitty cats, you're fucking scum. I'm sorry. And it's not this idea of, well, cultures are different. There are certain things you don't do. Eating domesticated pets is one of them. Animals that are pets, you don't eat. We did not breed them over thousands of fucking years to be dinner. I'm sorry, but we didn't. Anyway, I just see this and I'm like, Now, tell me what you think in the comments, because this idea that, you know, we're supposed to accept other cultures and the things that they do is just, to me, morally reprehensible. Because then you allow for other things to pass. Because in certain cultures, kid diddling is fucking acceptable. So if we have to accept them eating, you know, pupper and fucking pussy, and I'm not talking about the type that walks on two legs, you know, and is like of the human species. I'm talking on four legs and goes, wow. All right. If they'll eat the family fucking pet, I'm sorry. Yeah. What's the next thing? You know, like I said, kid diddling or what? I mean, we have to accept these other cultures, what they're doing. We're not supposed to go, hey, you know, there are certain things you do in a civilized world, and one of them is not eat the family pet. All right. You don't go and look at your neighbor's dog and think about turning, you know, it into a spit-fired fucking barbecue meal. You know, you don't look at their family pussy and go, God damn, I would like to eat that. You know, and they might be thinking you're talking about their daughter, but no, you're talking about their family fucking cat. No, those are things you do not do. And if you do them, you should be condemned for it. You know, this is ridiculous that, you know, China goes, oh, yeah, dogs were considered livestock. Not now. Because of like the attention being brought to the fact that people are eating, you know, pupper. It's ridiculous. This just chaps my ass. I actually got through this with a lot cleaner language than I thought I would. Because I thought I was going to be like Rocco when he walks into the Copley Plaza after the McManus brothers wiped out the Russians. I thought that was going to be the situation. But anyway, I've covered this well enough. I'm going to leave things here. If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video, when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.